People today can't imagine how bad it was in Eugene during the field burning. I mean, visibility in Eugene would literally get down to less than a block. Ultimately culminated with I think it was, I was that year or the next year, Mayor Les Anderson and some other city officials going up to Salem and getting Tom McCall and bringing him back down here and taking him up the top of Skinner Butte, from whence you couldn't see anything because of the clouds of field burning smoke, and said, this is terrible, it's got to stop.
But the governor was also keenly aware of the power of the grass seed lobby.
This is a sacred cow, and that's
exactly the point.
That's exactly the way it's been treated.
For those who call for a special session of the legislature, which is the only other way to do, I've never seen the sacred cow kicked in that legislature yet. And the people who want to kick the sacred cow, I can guarantee you, are going to be outnumbered again.
Still, Tom McCall felt the time was right to act. He ordered the Environmental Quality Commission to meet in Eugene and deal with field burning once and for all.
In this order, I am banning all such burning in the Willamette Valley until the commission has an opportunity to meet.
The meetings, though, accomplished little. The seed growers fought back and the field burning continued. Nearly 2 decades later, another August day marking the end of another growing season. But this wouldn't be just an ordinary day.
There's a lot of screaming, lots of smoke.
An authorized field burn south of Albany suddenly morphs into a raging wildfire, thick smoke blanketing I-5. In minutes, a chain reaction accident and a gas-fueled inferno.
My truck came apart on me. It was like what you would envision World War III being like.
7 people died in the pileup, including a family of 4. Their VW bus, no match for a semi-truck that crushed them from behind. 37 more were injured. The grower, whose burning field triggered the event, was devastated.
I don't want to hurt people. You know, but it was an accident. I mean, it wasn't a callous accident. It's not something that we said, well, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't.
An Oregon State trooper recalls how, amid the mayhem, ordinary people became heroes.
There was fire on 3 sides of the van, and the van itself was burning. She had 6 kids in the van, and even with all the fire burning around her and all the crashing taking place, cars were still running into her, she had the courage, the presence of mind to take and get all 6 of those children out of the van.
Northbound lanes of I-5 were closed for 8 hours, while investigators waited for the charred hulks of cars and trucks to cool.
I thank God I'm alive. I feel very sorry for those that weren't so fortunate.
But after a 2-week moratorium, field burning resumed in the Willamette Valley, a way of life renewed. Still, over time, there were small victories for field burning opponents. Little by little, the acreage for open burning was cut back, and dire warnings about economic ruin for the grass seed industry proved unfounded. The I-5 pileup is now a distant memory, like the tiny wooden cross at milepost 229, and like the courage of a man who wanted nothing more than to just clear the air.
It is not our intention to direct unfair and unjust treatment toward the seed industry, nor do we want to see it eliminated, as it has been sometimes inferred by the opponents to regulation. But we are certainly tired of being told that present alternatives are uneconomic.